Hey y'all, it is a beautiful Monday evening out here. It's about 5:30. We just got out of work and came to do a little bit of fishing up here in Cherry Grove. I know you guys just saw my less than graceful entrance to the water. I guess I'm a little rusty. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been out on my kayak and out fishing. We were coming out in hopes to target some sheepshead, but where we usually go and get fiddler crabs, we usually pick them right here on the bank. There was not a single fiddler crab, which is wild because I'll try and insert a video or a picture, but usually you walk over to this spot and there's just thousands and thousands of fiddler crabs. Like you can just step and scoop and they're right there. So it's a little odd that there weren't too many, but we've been having a lot of rain and storms, so that could be why. So we are just fishing with our old trusty, can you see that? Voodoo shrimp. I think I've got a 3.5 tiger on. So we're going to throw this around, maybe catch a flounder, see what we can do. Just happy to be out here on the water. Last time Stu was out here fishing, he was out here with his dad and his brother-in-law, and they were fishing early morning. They had just gotten out in the kayaks. I don't think he got it on video, but they saw something kind of hitting the top of the water, and all of a sudden a massive shark jumped out of the water. They don't think it was a spinner shark because it didn't look like a typical spinner shark jump. It was kind of far from them, so it was hard to tell, but it was definitely a 6 or 7 foot shark that jumped out of the water. That's enough to give me the heebie-jeebies. We got the fish finder going. We're fishing in about 6.5 feet of water right now. I can just see tons and tons of debris floating by us, both in the water and on the fish finder. So we've had some pretty crazy storms. So we're gonna kind of just see what we can end up with. I see some tail movement over here in the grass. We're gonna try and cast over there, see if we can get something to bite. Alright, y'all, we've been out here for about 30 minutes doing a little bit of casting. No fish yet, a couple bites along the bank. We went to go check our crab pot and it's gone, unfortunately. So we don't know. I mean, there's always the chance that it could have gotten blown away in some crazy tides or some crazy wind, but we had a good bit of weight on there, probably 15 pounds, and it was kind of in a very deep, dark, deep back secluded area. I'm really hoping that it's just honest nature. That's the reason it's gone, and there wasn't somebody out here poaching a crab pot, because that really hurts. And in the name of sportsmanship and in the name of fishing, that really sucks. We spent a good bit of money on our crab pots, setting them up. We spent a lot of time out here finding deep holes, finding spots where we think the crab pot's gonna do good, and for ours to go missing really sucks. This is probably the second or third time that we think someone's touched our crab pot. Usually if we drop it down for 3-4 days, we can get half a dozen crabs, and a few times we've come out, the door's been ripped open, there's been 0 crabs in it, even though it's got a little bit of bait in it. So this kind of sucks and definitely puts a damper on when you spend so much money and time setting something up for yourself for it to just disappear. So we're taking a quick break. Stu's still doing a little bit of fishing. I am having dinner. Egg roll in a bowl. If you haven't had this, oh my gosh, it's delicious. It's just cabbage, carrots, onions, peppers, all sauteed with hamburger, and then I put mine over rice with sriracha mayo, and it's to die for, even good cold when we're out fishing. But I mean, what's not good when you're out here on the water? So yeah, we'll keep at it, and hopefully by the end of the night we have a little bit of luck. All right, y'all, I'm going to take the two fiddler crabs we have, and I'm going to pedal all the way down here to, we have a bunch of docks where we usually can catch them, but we have 2 or 3 spots that are pretty much always really good. So we're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go pedal down there because I can pedal and I can get there a little bit faster. I can get there and back faster. And we're gonna see if we can't, ooh, that's some wind, like a sail. See if we can't catch us a sheepshead. In the angling group that we're members of, the fish of the month, the species of the month is sheepshead. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't get one. Fish finder hadn't been working for the last like 2 weeks, but we just restored the whole thing back to its factory setting, and I think we might be back in action. We were before we were only getting down scan chirp. Now it looks like we are getting side view and clear view, which is pretty nice because we use those a lot, especially to find oyster beds, see places where we're fishing. We like using the side view when we're sheepshead fishing because you can really see the structure up against, and sometimes you can even see the fish a little bit better on the side view there. So I'm happy to see 3 screens instead of 1, 3 views instead of 1. So let's hope that it stays working. All right, we usually do pretty good on this dock up ahead. So I'm going to see if I can't get something here, and then there's a spot right to my left where we usually have some good luck. Crazy how this is 17 feet here. 17 feet. It's very deep. Alright, I usually have some good luck up here. And I think we'll be sitting just out of the current enough. The water's deep enough right now. Usually when we come out here, these poles are like 10 feet out of the water. And I'm about to pass, but they're like 3 feet out of the water right now. Which just goes to show you how much this tide changes here. Okay, I'm pulling up to this spot that we usually do pretty good at. Oh, shit. Did not want to do that. That, my friends, is a prime example of how to scare away all your fish. Alright, we got 2 fiddler crabs in here, so let's see what we can get done. It would be so awesome to at least catch one. Right, we got one of our fiddler crabs as I drop one of 2 crabs. Make sure that's closed up. Don't want to lose my one and only fiddler crab I have left. Pretty cool to see them building this new seawall. That's going to take a lot of engineering work to know how close to the houses you can dig, how much water is going to fill in. I mean, what I would imagine one king tide and it could pull so much of this dirt out. It's scary. There's a little fiddler right there. Climbing on the 2x4. Wonder if I can catch that little blue crab that's there. There's so much bait in the water. Just looking down, I can see thousands of little baby fish just floating around. It's that time of year. Let's see, we're gonna reel it up, make sure we still got a crab here. We do. We do still have a crab. Let's see. Keep her straight. What's that, Kenny Chesney? Jimmy Buffett? Keep it between the navigational beacons. They should be able to land right in here and drop one. And hopefully have a little bit of luck. Because this is, would hate to be skunked and find out somebody stole our crab pot all in the same day. That would pretty much do it for me. stone crab. What'd you say? Yeah, they're working on it. It's wild. If you go up to it, you can, huh?
What'd you say?
If you kind of go up to it, you can see how much water has like pulled into the yard. Yeah, it's a little creepy. It's a little scary.
Any luck on the fiddler?
No. Well, I was trying over there, but when I was coming into those posts over there,
Yeah.
I hit one of the posts at absolute ramming speed.
Oh, geez.
So I definitely scared away all the fish.
Can you try that dock? That one usually good.
I tried. I got on the back side of it, but the current was moving too much. I got to try and get on the front side.
The front side on the left is where I caught one.
Like, I got to get on this side.
Yeah.
The other side, I was just floating away.
I was talking to that guy. He was watching our videos. He said,
No way.
give him a pack of videos.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it's always really cool to hear when
It made my day because I was salty at someone's lawn.
we meet a good bit of people down at the boat ramp, and especially people coming here for vacation that are hanging out on their back docks or their rental houses, who just hop on YouTube and search Cherry Grove Fishing and see our videos, and that's really, really cool to see, especially on a day like today where you're kind of feeling down, fish aren't really biting, someone stole your crab pot, and you kind of just feel like, you know, what am I doing this for? It's things like that that make you feel really good. So all right, we just dropped my second and final fiddler down. The current's a little strong here, but it's about 10 feet of water, so I'm hoping I got down deep enough, but it's hard to tell because it's kind of pulling my bait a little bit. Fingers crossed. Well, my last and final fiddler is gone. So we are going to hang up the sheepshead fishing for the day. I will probably go back to throwing my voodoo shrimp for a little bit, and then it's already 7:30, so we'll probably have to hit it and head back to the boat ramp soon so we can wash down the boat and then get home for bed because we got work tomorrow. Hopefully Sunday we'll be able to do this full time. That would be the dream. All right. Let's see. Stu, did you call me? No, my fiddler's gone. My fiddler's gone. My cripply crab. My crunchy crab. Crusty crab pizza is the pizza for Stu and me. Stu likes crusty crab pizza because he's crusty cranky. Any luck, Stuart? Insane, all night. It's just been bait blown up everywhere.
I wish I had my
Throw net. What is it called? What did I call it? I think I called it a throw net. Jesus! That mullet had like 10 feet of air clearance. Well, what if you tie on one of them swimmy fish you just got?
I have a
The paddle tail?
Yeah.
But I mean the swimmy lure.
You want one of them?
Yeah, what's it called?
Mullet?
Yeah. Technical terminology, people. Technical terminology. Swimmy, fishy thing, please. Listen, if you can't catch fish, you have to at least have fun. Right, Stuart?
I'd have more fun if I was able to get food.
And somebody didn't steal a crab pot.
Someone steal my
Y'all, I don't know if you can see the sunset that's starting behind me, but there's so many clouds in the sky. I can just tell that it's going to be one of those sunsets that's bright orange and pink, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So at the very least, we didn't catch a fish. At least we got out. We enjoyed the salt water, we enjoyed the fresh air, and we enjoyed a beautiful South Carolina sunset.